Hey everybody, I had a really great question come in today that I think is so relevant right now, and that is, how do I identify scams, scam posts, and scam profiles on Facebook? Oh, what a good one. Look, I know that this can be seriously frustrating, but it is naturally the world that we live in right now, especially given the nature of social media right now and, some of the unfavorable people out there at the moment that we might come across. What I do want to say is it's pretty easy to see when something is a scam. A little hint for you, by the way, if you're getting scam emails, etc., in or text messages and you wonder, is that genuinely from Australia Post, etc., have a look at the address it came from. The same thing happens with Facebook. If you receive an inbox message from Facebook telling you that your page has been flagged or something has gone wrong there, Facebook actually tells you straight out that they will not contact you through Messenger. They will not contact you through Messenger to tell you if something has gone wrong like that. They will actually send you specific notifications that are from an authorized Facebook location. So you should be able to track any message you get back through to Facebook itself. And if you are ever unsure, go into Facebook, even Google it and ask the question, because the second you hit on some of those messages, you actually start a chain reaction of events. So a couple that I want to alert you to. One thing that I notice comes through a little bit is that people will put posts up saying, in order to beat the algorithm, you need to comment down below, or Facebook, there's this scam happening out there right now and you've got to like this or share this. Any post that requires sharing, let me just put it out there right now. If it quacks like a duck and it looks like a duck, probably is one. So just remember that any post that requires sharing to stop you getting into trouble or to fix a problem, probably not likely to work. In fact, this works against Facebook's policies. Facebook doesn't like what we call clickbaiting or incorrect tagging. So this is where people are baited into sharing things or tagging other people in posts that they're not genuinely involved in. It happens all the time, but eventually those that got involved are probably going to find themselves in a bit of hot water. So my suggestion to you would be, ignore posts like that. They're usually not legitimate. And the moment you see them, if you do get yourself involved in them, if you go ahead and share them, you will create a chain of events happening. It may be that it's got to do with hacking. It could have to do with promotional spam that you're going to start receiving, all sorts of things like that. So be mindful. First of all, have a look at where it originated from. And if you're uncertain, do a little bit of Googling or even check in with us. We know when these things come up that they come thick and fast, and you see these crazy posts coming up and you think, is that real or legitimate or isn't it? Let me tell you, Facebook is very careful about how they give their authorized messaging and content. But there are a lot of people that are misusing that. So be very, very mindful there. But if it seems suspicious, probably is. So when it comes to profiles that are not legitimate, a really good hint here is to go and have a look. And if they've got any previous content, usually it's a legitimate profile, but any profile that's a fake profile created for the purpose of spamming, clickbaiting, all of those sorts of things will usually have no old content. And often they'll have very few friends and connections. So it's a really good indicator that that's a fake profile being used for a particular purpose. We actually had an instance just very recently where we were helping to run an event and the tickets sold out to the event. Now, instantly, as soon as we put a post up on Facebook, there was a post came from somebody saying, I've got 4 tickets. Now, even I very nearly got caught out by this. I jumped in, I messaged the person because we needed to get some more tickets for the event. And straight away they were telling me, would you PayPal me the money, etc. The only reason I twigged that this was not legitimate and they never had tickets in the first place was because I clicked on their personal profile to check them out. I should have done it sooner, and it was a really good lesson for me and for you. This person was located in the US. So there was no way they had any tickets to this local Tasmanian event, but they also had no friend connections and no previous posts. Really good indicator that this was a fake profile. So straight away, I blocked the person. I made sure that I removed any connection with them whatsoever so they couldn't see any of my content. They couldn't contact me again, and I reported them to Facebook immediately. So just remember, if it seems a bit suspicious, it most probably is. Facebook will contact you through legitimate sources. It will come from Facebook itself if there's anything it needs you to see. And if you do receive a notification from a Facebook page that is not the official Facebook page, which, by the way, probably will not be where their communication comes from, you can straight away assume that it's fake, not real, and you should get out of there quick smart. So I hope that this has been helpful for you. Just remember, trust your gut, because usually it's pretty right. And don't get caught up in the drama, I suppose, that surrounds some of these posts, because that's exactly what they're relying on to suck you in. So be very, very careful. And if you're unsure, go in and check it before you do any clicking or sharing whatsoever. So I hope that this has been helpful for you. Make sure that you stay safe and keep your profiles nice and protected. But guys, I hope that this has been helpful. Keep those great questions coming in, and we will see you again next time. Bye for now. You've been asking us loads of awesome questions, and if you'd love to get more of this, then join us inside of our Facebook group, where we're going to spend more time helping you up your game on social media for your direct selling business. Join us on the inside. Click on the link below.